Hey, Tick Tizzle, it's gonna be real quick. I'm about to pull out the garage. This is my thing about Stephen A. Smith. I really don't have a problem with what he said about Serena Williams. I myself don't see women as property or ownership, so I myself wouldn't have a problem with that. However, and I'm not saying this in any disrespectful way to those that do. There are several women out there that like a controlling man. They like the man's gonna put me in my place. There are several men out there that truly believe that it's their job to put a woman in their place. There's men out there that believe that. There's women out there that believe that. I'm not sitting there trying to make it seem like they're wrong and I'm right or anything of that nature. I only got one issue with Stephen A. Smith in regards to this. I'm not a Stephen A. Smith fan. Let's get it perfectly plain and simple. I don't like dude. And his track record is getting worse and worse as time goes on. But in this instance about Serena Williams, my only issue with him is this. If you're the type of man that truly believes that, hey, you're my wife now, somebody calls you to go dance or do something that has anything regarding your ex, makes me look weak. So therefore, no, I don't like it. Or I know you don't, that's your ex, let's move on, whatever. The amount of people that I'm seeing online that, once again, I don't know how we got to this place where we think we can think for other people and it's accepted. That's just weird to me. That's where I get lost. She didn't do it for Drake. She did it to represent Compton. How do you know? Trust me, I know. How? Here we go again with the trust me, bro. We just make up shit about whoever and say, trust me, bro. My thing is this with Stephen A. If you're the type of man to stand up and says, hey, you're my wife, no, you ain't going to go show your ex, we're not doing all that. I don't have a problem with that. My thing is stand on it. When that white man came on your show, when her husband came on your show, he made you look like the fucking fool that you look like. And not because of what you said, but because you folded like laundry. Hey, bro, if that's me, if that the way people talk about me being poly or being whatever, hey, man, let's go. What are we talking about? Because I stand on what I believe in. As we say, stand on business. I stand on business. That white man that came to your show, Stephen, if you had any cojones, he'd have been like, hey, Stephen A., I heard you had some marriage relationship advice for me. I'd have been like, no. Why? Oh, I heard you said that I shouldn't have let my wife go do da. Yeah, I did say that. In my opinion, it made you look real weak. Well, I'm a billionaire and I have $1 billion then billion and the billion and the billion, and $1 billion. So you're worth $1 billion and you open $1 billion and your wife still left you to go troll her ex? Damn, you look like a simp. So let me get this straight. You're a billionaire. You start other $1 billion corporations. You're a white man that married a black woman, and now this black woman, whenever she feels like she can just go off and troll her ex, and you're going to sit back and defend it? Congratulations, Mr. White Man. You won. That would have been the end of the conversation. What the fuck is he going to say after that? What is he going to say? Well, at least I'm married. Okay, if me being married means I got to let my wife get dressed and go out and troll her ex on a regular... Hey, bro. I guess I'll never be married then, because I don't want that. But if that's what does it for you, you and your billionaire boyfriends, friends, send your wives out to go troll their exes. I don't know what to tell you, but I would never. That would have been the end of the conversation. But instead, he got the, I told y'all about that shit. I mean, nah, what had happened was, no, that's what made you look like a whole ass bitch, Steven. I just stand on that shit. The way I stand on being poly, the way I have people come at me or come at my wife or come at whoever. If you poly, you dumb, you say, oh, really? How many kids do you have by how many different men? And you're smarter than me, because why? You still got to lie to get women. You still got to, and lie and try to fake and do this, that, and the other to try to get bitches. You're not my company. I don't give a damn how much money you have. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care about the car you drive. I don't care about where you live. I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care. My wife is there. I'm solid to my wife. We good. Whoever we see, we solid with her too. That's the problem, Stephen A. You folded like laundry. You so loud and proud and bold when you dragging LeBron. It's loud, proud, and bold when you dragging this person and that person and the other. But now this little white man came on here, and the first time he said billionaire, you got to out of laughing his goddamn face. And you got $1 billion and you still can't keep a wife. If that's the angle that you're going, you a billionaire, you can't check your wife, nigga. Ooh, you a billionaire and your wife gets to walk out on you whenever she feels like. Ooh, bro, I'm not the one. I'm not the one of the two. I'd have had that white man river dancing on my goddamn show, bro. Don't ever in your motherfucking lifetime come on my show and think you about to drag me for something I said. Yeah, I said it. You look like a big ass punk letting your wife. Now you screaming that you a billionaire. You a billionaire and you can't even control your own wife, nigga. Oh my God, you need some help. You need to come out and hang out with some brothers. Let me get some brothers around, because obviously you and your little white friends that you hang out, you think that's something, and now she's transferred over to that side. So, woo-hoo-hoo, she making you look real stupid amongst the black community. Now, if you don't care about the black community, hey man, go do your thing. To the white billionaires, they don't even fuck. They just. Hey, look at he got a little black trophy wife with her big ass, and she's popular and she's sexy. Wow, congratulations. If that's what does it for you, that's what does it for you. If it's true love, then that's a whole other story in itself. But at the end of the day, as Stephen A. Smith, hey, bro, if you're that dude, if that's your mentality, I don't have an issue with that. As long as you're dealing with women that have the same mentality. That's all. These podcasts will go away as soon as we start putting integrity over image again. Right now, it's image over integrity. We're so busy worried about what everybody else thinks, feels, and says that we don't live by our own boundaries, by our own creed. That's the issue I got with Stephen A. About this whole damn thing. Skip everything else. He should have stood on business right then and there. Yeah, I said it, and what? I'm a billionaire. I have $1 billion business, and your wife makes you look like a bitch. What's that got to do with me? Check your house before you ever come on my show and try to clown somebody, fool. That's how we should have spoke, but instead he went. Whoa, this is supposed to be shorter than that. Anyway, Tick Tiz, I'm out, bro. That shit, hey. Hey, Stephen A., I'm just saying. I don't agree with your logic, but if that's your logic, stand on it. You out, man, bruh. What? They would have had to go to commercial so damn quick. I'd have drugged that man so cold. Yeah, I said it's stupid. What? I'm a billionaire. You're a billionaire and your wife left you to go hang out with a millionaire to drag another millionaire. So what does your $1 billion doing for anything? Damn. Ooh, you didn't think that through, did you? The media. That's what made you look like the bitch. I don't give a damn what you said about Serena. I couldn't care less. If your mentality is this is my property, whatever, there's a lot of people out there subscribe to that shit, cool. But you know, I be damned if anybody gonna come on my show, and think I'm shit. Yeah, I said it, and I'm a billionaire. You're a billionaire, and here you are on my show. Why don't you have a show of your own? Bruh, I'm not the one. I ain't the one, the two, or the three, bro. Who are you talking to? Stephen A., man, you clowned yourself on that one. You look real stupid on that one. You look real dumb. You had everything in the world to say about LeBron, Hennessy, and Michael Jordan would never. You always so loud, proud, and bold when it comes to these brothers, sisters. You can't wait to talk about Jasmine while at the same time sucking off Candace Owens and all. Hey, bro, you looking real Steven Django Steven right now. And I'm not a fan. I lost fanhood on the wall, but when Shannon Sharp went to your show, I thought, this ain't gonna work. Shannon Sharp shot himself in the foot, and notice who didn't come up to defend him. But that's all right. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not mad at you for what you said. I'm just mad on you for not standing on it. There's several men out there that call themselves alphas and everything else, and they firmly believe that as a woman, it's your job to obey whatever they say and do whatever they say. And there's women out there that subscribe to that. All I'm saying is y'all be together and leave the rest of us that have consciousness or boundaries or respect. Leave us alone. But in this instance, Stephen A., I was with you up until that. Like, if that's how you feel, that's how you operate, hey man, operate that way. But when somebody asks you about it, stand on business. Yeah, I said it, and you look like a fucking sucker. $1 billion sucker is still a billionaire sucker. Stop me when I'm lying. correct me when I'm wrong, or get out your feelings and take this medicine to the